Toy Spot, we are having a look at the NECA Toys Terminator Genisys T-800 Guardian. Recommended for ages 17 and up. It has a choking hazard. Small parts, not for children under 3 years of age. Unfortunately, while Genisys did not do all that well, it's nice to see that NECA would have released still figures based on the movie. The packaging here is a little bit different, of a departure from NECA toys as well, as instead of being in a clamshell as they've done in the past, or the larger boxes, they've given us a smaller box with an open window on the front. A nice touch to the way that they can present the figures. Beside we have the endoskeleton there, and on the back, the T-800 description: first successful cybernetic organism to walk among the resistance. The T-800 is equipped with a hyper-alloy endoskeleton covered by living flesh. Strength, able to pass for human. The T-800 is efficient killer with detailed awareness of the human physiology and anatomy. Weakness, if all power sources are compromised, unit becomes inoperable. Interesting facts, however, the living tissues of these units are able to regenerate over time. Also available, there is the T-1000 and the older T-800 model there as well. To check out other things from the folks over at NECA Toys, you can go to www.neca online. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, though, we're going to get a better look at the Terminator Genisys T-800. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. When it comes to the accessories, the T-800 only comes with one, and that being a shotgun of sorts. Shotgun's pretty cool. I mean, at least it's got a good level of paint to it. It's got a little, the darker, I guess the actual barrel of the shotgun, the handle are also the same black color, and then the other color almost seems to be more like a brown. It's like a metallic brown gunmetal with a little couple of silver accents and silver along the top. It's nice as opposed to it just being one solid color. As it goes for accessories, though, that's the only accessory that comes with the T-800. No, sadly, no display stand or anything like that, but we can go ahead and take the shotgun and fit it into the T-800's hand. And the one hand is a better fit, I would say, for the shotgun, just because there is a trigger finger extended out that fits right perfectly with that shotgun. Whereas you can use it for the other hand, but it doesn't have the same the same effect. What you can also do too is you can have the shotgun just holding it in his hand as if he's just wielding it just before he's going to start firing it off. So you can do that too if you so wish. Let's go ahead and take the shotgun out of his hand, and we'll put it to the side. It's a very interesting figure in the fact that we've seen Arnold Schwarzenegger figures before. NECA really has a strong standing when it comes to Arnie figures, but this one's a little bit older in detail. So it's Arnie, but of course it's not young Arnie. It's a little bit older Schwarzenegger. So it's a little bit different to see it in figure form, because NECA, I think, did a good job on it. I would not say it looks perfectly like Arnold, but then again, older Arnie doesn't look like young Arnold Schwarzenegger either. His face is a little, not saggy, but like areas like such as his cheeks are a little softer and less defined, but that pretty much is how he looks now. The eyes are also a little more squinted, I think, than he normally would be. As for his outfit is reminiscent of the old T-800 outfit, where it's usually like black on black, usually like leather jacket, leather pants, and then either black or some sort of gray coloring in the inside. And Genisys kind of did the same idea with the T-800's outfit, although kind of swapping it out for leather pants and, the leather, attire, giving him something a little more, I don't want to say casual, but a little less the biker look. And he's got more of a hoodie going on there as well. Still got the gray t-shirt going to it, but it gives him a very familiar, yet still a little bit of a different look too. One thing that's good about these figures too is that they're the newer articulation in the figures, so things such as the legs and the knees, I can safely say, are nice and posable, and that's the way to go. The NECA, of course, have also done the Ultimate Terminator 2. We're going to be having a look at him in a separate video, but it's nice to see that NECA is giving us figures even as ill-fated as Genisys might have been. It did well worldwide, like if you kind of factor in the European markets, but it didn't do very well in North America. But it's nice to see that NECA would have still, you know, given us figures based on everybody's favorite Terminator, even though it's not really quite the same Terminator, but you know what I mean. When it comes to Arnie's articulation, he does have a ball joint in the head. Head moves up and down, left and right. Shoulders hinge out, as well as they rotate all the way around. He's got a bend point in the elbow, which also rotates the forearm. A rotation in the ball joint of the wrist. He's got a crunch and a little bit of a swivel, but not a lot. It swivels more so. Nothing really restricts it. It just seems like it's a tight joint. And finally, his legs hinge forward and back. They hinge out. He's got a bend point right at the knee, which also rotates the lower leg. And he's got a ball joint in the foot there as well. Despite the fact that Genisys, I think, could have been better, it still was nice to see Arnie back in the role, well, one of the roles that made him so famous. If this is what Schwarzenegger's got planned for the rest of his career, just to kind of, you know, reapproach characters that he, you know, that made him famous, I would love really to see a reoccurrence, or like a reappearance from Dutch. You know, give us a Predator 2 with Dutch facing the Predator, a little bit older of a Dutch. I think he could pull it off, though. Despite the fact that Genisys probably didn't do as well as studios had hoped, I think NECA delivers a strong figure here with the T-800 Guardian figure. And there he is right there. Overall, good solid figure. Doesn't have a lot in the way of accessories, mind you, but overall the figure delivers well enough for a movie that, again, could have been just a little bit better. Today's Toy Spot, we were having a look at the NECA Toys Terminator Genisys, the T-800 Guardian, well, the Guardian figure. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more Toy Spots heading your way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.